I want to do a talk on Be the Change. Be the change. The great Mahatma Gandhi said that. Be the change we want to see in the world. And the problem is there's all these distractions pulling us in different ways. And what is needed is a vehicle. You know, people get into startups because of the winners list, the billionaires out there, you know, the Forbes list of $6.7 trillion in amassed wealth in such a small group of people. You know, when someone can launch a company or drop out of Harvard and multiple times and launch these billion-dollar companies, we've created a world that aspires to, you know, to be billionaires. Be the change. And unfortunately, there's not a lot that's attractive about being a guy, you know, living on less than $1,000 a month, putting up bee sanctuaries and doing permaculture farming and my salad garden. There's nothing really sexy about that. So in order for us to usher in this Be the Change, we need a vehicle. And that vehicle is FOUNDUPS. We need a mantra, because there is no framework to be the change we want to see in the world. How can I be the change when I can't put food on the table? How can I be the change when everyone else is throwing their crap around, right? How can I be the change if all my fellow farmers are using pesticides to poison, right, the water that's killing the bees? How can I be the change? You see, the majority of people, and I'll give you the specific number, right? 98.5% of the people on this planet are followers. And that is according to the law of diffusion of innovation. I'll say it again, 97.5%. And the reality is there's a number lower than that number, right? I don't know what it is, because you see there is a group within the early adapters called innovators. 2.5% are the people who become early adapters to innovation. I am an innovator, right? And I don't know what percent of the 2.5% are us innovators. And I've got, 13 early adapters for FOUNDUPS. And I've been busting my butt trying to share the vision. And I've got this Herculean task ahead of me, because people can only see the paradigm that they're in, and they can only appreciate the one that's next to them. And that's according to my law of paradigm diffusion. And if you can't see that paradigm, that new paradigm, that paradigm shift, that change, then it's very hard for you to support it. And ultimately, that's why it's Herculean. Because I have this Herculean task. And it's funny, because I did get a leap of faith investor, Ron Fink, Mr. Fink. I hope I didn't mess up your name. I don't have it in front of me. But he wrote me a message saying, no, I don't quite get FOUNDUPS, but you know what? I'm jumping in. And he came in at a $7 per month patron. So be the change. Be the change. I've been living the change, right? And I'm hoping to inspire the change in others. I have an amazing life. You know, I don't have any money, but I have an amazing life. I do what I want to do. I've had some of the most amazing experiences on my farm and communing with nature and seeing some amazing things like solitary bees all nestled and all together. Things that people just take for granted and maybe we'll never see. I don't think anyone will see that. I've been looking for that again and I haven't been able to find it, that little, and you can watch the video. So the only way we can be the change is if we have a framework to be the change. We need the same kind of aspiration as the startup inspires for the individuals. So we need folks to aspire to basically launch FOUNDUPS. The next heroes of our world are going to be ones that launch FOUNDUPS, because it will be these FOUNDUPS that ultimately will lead to other FOUNDUPS that will save our planet. And if you're wondering, well, what's a FOUNDUP? Well, a FOUNDUP is simple. It's a simple idea that you can do part-time that will help. All right? It could be walking down the street picking up trash as a FOUNDUP, and you can share that and share your story. You know what? I walk to school every day and I pick up trash because I'm tired of looking at it. And, you know, you share that. And you say, you know what? For me to pick up trash, you know, it's going to cost me $10 a month, whatever, right? To do that, take whatever, you know, I don't know, you know, wearing out of shoes. I mean, there's cost to picking up trash. You got to buy something, maybe you got to buy kind of some overalls or whatever, gloves, that has a cost. Doesn't have to be perfect, just an estimate. You don't have to, you know, go all accountant on us. You know, FOUNDUPS is about an honor system. It's about an honor system in which we go back to saying, listen, I'm going to show, I'll be the change, and ultimately here, you look. I'm setting up Pinterest pages right now for all my FOUNDUPS, for all my talks. I have 1,000 talks that I'm going to have to organize, right? I have a monumentous task just organizing all my talks and all my videos. You know, I found a video today I've been looking for a long time, which was the first video I ever took of my farm, and it was just this jungle. And it's really cool because now it's like, it was only a minute. I was like, hey, this is my, you know, farm that I'm going to set up for bees. And I was all excited. And I look at it and go, wow, what have I done to this environment? One guy alone has taken this jungle, has wrangled it, has brought it under control, and now he's created this amazing, amazing habitat for bees. And be the change. I'm going to keep coming back to that. Be the change. So it isn't enough to have a phrase, is my point. It isn't enough to have a mantra. What we need is a framework, and that framework is the FOUNDUP. And it's a simple framework in which we as individuals, as we as stakeholders of this planet simply say this, is I'm going to help you. Look at that little mouse. Oh, he's trying to get in there. He went, I don't know if you saw that. Oh, little guy. I see you. He couldn't get down there. He was a little fat guy. Like me. Well, I was, not anymore. He was eating probably the little side. This is all Japanese hyssop. This is amazing food, herb. Side note, I love the Japanese gardens. It's getting a little dark here. So I lost my train of thought a little bit. I want you to imagine a world, a selfless world of people selfishly giving $1 or $2, $5, $10, $100 if you can, to individuals that are being the change, right? Be the change. Imagine a world where individuals that spend their time working could empower others to be the change. That's the idea behind FOUNDUPS. FOUNDUPS is all about ideas that can be the change for others, that others can support and get behind. It's really, really a simple idea, right? And launch. That ultimately reinvest 80% of the net profits back into more be the change ideas, FOUNDUPS, right? And in doing so, save the planet. It's really that simple. If you have any questions, let me know. I got lots of talks. But the hardest thing for me is getting to my 99 patrons. And I'm hoping that my change that I'm living the change, will be the inspiration for you to be the change in others and launching FOUNDUPS. Thanks.